Let's look at the Phoenix Metro housing market update as of today, which is June 2023. And let's dive into what it looks like, what is the landscape of this, and figure out, is it worth moving here for you or not? If you're looking to relocate, if you're looking to make a move in Arizona, if you're not familiar with the housing market here, then let's jump into it and figure out what you need to know. Okay, so if you're not from here, you don't know anything about the Phoenix market. In my mind, in a lot of other natives' minds, I've lived here my entire life. I own a real estate team called Impact Real Estate. We sell hundreds of homes every single year. Very familiar with the housing market here in Metro Phoenix, dealing with it my entire life. Now, it's really segmented into two areas. There's East Valley and there's West Valley. And then I have Scottsdale as its own little suburb. I don't really include that when I talk about facts and figures because it skews a lot of the data if you lump Scottsdale into East or West, but it was right in the middle. Scottsdale's right in the middle. I was born and raised in the East Valley of Arizona, so I am a little biased to what the East Valley brings and provides for me, my family, my friends. West Valley is exploding right now with new construction, businesses, affordability, employment opportunities, a lot of different things. The West Valley is exploding with opportunity when it comes to the residents of that side of town. Now, if you're looking to relocate, I would take a very, very good look at what the West Valley provides. Now, when I'm saying West Valley, I'm talking about Surprise, Avondale, Glendale, Phoenix, Buckeye, Peoria, Litchfield Park, Laveen, South Phoenix, areas like this. Take a good look at that. Now, the average price point in that part of town is going to be roughly $533,000. That is for a single family house, $533,000. That is the average price point. If you come east, which is Gilbert, Mesa, Chandler, Tempe, Queen Creek, Gold Canyon, your average price point is going to be somewhere around $599. Now, different suburbs are exploding. So we have an older community like Chandler. That is, when it comes to supply and demand per city, Chandler is leading the way in a very, very drastic measure on being a seller's market. The supply and demand in Chandler is very, very lopsided. We don't have nearly the supply for the demand that we're currently seeing in Chandler. So if you're looking to make a move there, let's say tomorrow, the competition is gonna be fierce. Fierce. This is what we saw a couple years ago when we saw people going over the appraised value, waiving all contingencies, going way over list price, buying houses as is. All of these things that we saw in 2020 and 2021, we start seeing again in Chandler and a few other surrounding cities. But Chandler is leading the way in a very, very drastic measure. Now, if you want to go out to the West Valley, let's say Peoria, which is an amazing city that is exploding, or Glendale, it's very similar. Peoria is a little newer than Glendale. Glendale is a little more aged when it comes to the year homes were built. But the opportunity, so here, let me start over. Let me start with this. One of the biggest things in the West Valley that was lacking in the West Valley was entertainment, fun and entertaining things to do with you, your friends, and your family. For years, this was one of the main complaints from West Valley residents. And that's why, from my experience, a lot of people who moved from West Valley to East Valley were very excited. From East Valley to West Valley, they were like, hey, what the heck is this place? There wasn't a lot to do. Now, that problem is being solved in a very, very drastic measure because there's a lot of opportunity for new businesses to go there because of the explosion in population. The West Valley has always been more affordable than the East Valley in a general statement when it comes to average price point when you lump in the various cities. Now, you have new construction in Buckeye, which is extremely affordable for first-time homebuyers. You have new construction in Surprise, which is very affordable for first-time homebuyers. In Phoenix, very affordable for first-time homebuyers. So the population in the West Valley is increasing, and it's causing a lot of businesses to open up out there. And I'm talking about super freaking cool businesses like things like Pop Stroke, which is a mini golf, which is a Tiger Woods designed mini golf complex. Things like this, like these really cool, unique businesses are popping up in the West Valley because of this reason, in my opinion, unconfirmed. I haven't talked to Tiger Woods, but in my opinion, and it's providing a lot of opportunity. And so when we are looking at where you want to relocate, take a good look at what the West Valley offers you. Now, because I'm going to spend the next couple minutes talking about the East Valley, and I don't want to sound biased here, okay? Because I love the East Valley. Now, take a good look at it, understand the different price points, and you can reach out to me or text me or email me or whatever you feel comfortable with, and we can deep dive into the data. We can do a Zoom call. But if you're thinking about family friendly, you have a family, you want to move here, Gilbert, Arizona, tough to beat, when it comes to family oriented. Very tough to beat. It is consistently ranked the safest city or on the top 10 safest cities in the country. The schools are better. The average price point is a little higher. It is very competitive in Gilbert. And the entertainment and the fun value you get in Gilbert is tremendous. It's tremendous. Now, depending on where you're at in Gilbert, offers different things. Gilbert has definitely exploded over the last 15 to 20 years. So there is a little bit of opportunity in the newer construction, but you're typically going to find homes that are built late 80s, 90s in Gilbert. That's just going to be the thing, right? But because it is such on high demand, you see a lot of nice homes in Gilbert. A lot of people put a lot of time and energy and money into rehabbing properties in Gilbert. If you're looking more for a rural environment, Queen Creek exploded over the last 15 years. Exploded probably over the last 7 to 10 years. Just exploded. Now, you're going to find more horse property, more land out there typically. You're going to find a lot less highways. So you have certain megaplexes. That is the go-to spot. So you're going to get a little bit more traffic because the flow through is a little more difficult because you don't have a highway running down the central corridor of Queen Creek, right? If you're looking, frickin' Mesa is the biggest suburb in the country, I believe. Now, Mesa, drastically different if you're in, let's say, older Mesa, which is going to be more northwest Mesa, than southeast Mesa. Southeast Mesa, you have incredible communities like Eastmark and Cadence. I live in Augusta Ranch in East Mesa. The versatility of Mesa is incredible. Taxes are slightly lower and you can get an incredible house still in town for a slightly better price than if you were to go into, let's say, a Gilbert or a Queen Creek. So Mesa is an incredible thing. Tempe, the mecca for investors here because of ASU, right? So if you're a buy and hold investor, typically you're going to find a lot of investors who have Airbnbs, who have long-term holds in the Tempe area. But you have, for entertainment reasons, East Valley is incredible. You have downtown Gilbert, which is the hotspot right now for any sort of nightlife and restaurants. You have Tempe Marketplace in Tempe, which is an incredible, it's huge, and there's a ton of different things to do there. Movie theater, restaurants, shopping, outdoor mall. Santan Mall in the southeast sector of Gilbert, incredible outdoor mall, also very, very popular. Movie theater, shopping, eating, outdoor mall. Tough to beat Santan Mall in my opinion when it's nice out because the majority of the time here it is incredible out, so I want to be outside walking, which is Santan Mall. But when we're talking about the overall housing market in Metro Phoenix, you have to think about supply and demand, right? Don't look at the headlines that say, hey, demand is all-time lows or supply is a nightmare, whatever the headlines say, right? It's all doom and gloom. It is all doom and gloom. Look at the supply and demand. That's all we have to look at right now. High interest rates is causing demand to drop. With demand dropping, you would think that is extremely poor for the housing market. And poor is a very relative word, right? You would think that depreciation is a factor here. But when you weigh the supply or the demand that we currently have with the supply we currently have, it is causing appreciation because we don't have the supply to meet the demand, right? And this is overall lumping all of Phoenix into one idea here. So if you're looking to make a move, one, you need to identify where am I moving to? Because every city has its own little micro data that we can analyze together, right? Meaning Chandler is going to be drastically different than Queen Creek. Meaning Peoria is going to be drastically different than Phoenix. So we have to identify where am I moving to and what do I have to prepare for? So when you're thinking about making the move to Phoenix, really dive in to this YouTube page, other YouTube pages that show you different neighborhoods, different things to do in the valley and support the lifestyle that you live. Meaning, are you a single bachelor? Are you a family of 6? Do you have? Are you a snowbird? Do you have kids that are about to leave the house, go to college in ASU? Like, what is the situation? And let's sit down and talk about that so we can best come up with a plan for you. And we can strategize around, hey, this is what Gilbert looks like. This is what Tempe looks like. This is what Peoria, this is what Glendale, this is what Buckeye looks like. And we can look at the options when it comes to that. There you go. That's all I got for today. There's your housing market update for June of 2023 in Phoenix, Arizona. Again, my name is Jeremy Fuhst. I own a real estate team called Impact Real Estate. We sell hundreds of homes every year. We win a lot of awards. We do things the right way. We treat our clients with the utmost respect and appreciation. So if you have any questions, please reach out. I'm going to leave my number and email and all the ways to contact me in the comments. If you like this, want more of it, please like, subscribe, do all the things YouTubers say because it drastically helps me out. And I just want to try to help as many people as possible. So there you go. Have a beautiful day. I'll talk to you soon.